So the principle here is clear. Laziness or idleness will lead to poverty, material poverty, and more importantly, spiritual poverty. Poverty will come as a surprise to the lazy person. You see, suddenly you are way behind on your credit card, and the debt is so high that you have no idea to pay for it. Suddenly, Father, your son or your daughter's faith crumbles once you send them away to college because you didn't take the time to teach them and to prepare them while they were growing up. Suddenly, Christians, in times of temptation and crisis and of death, they come and you do not have an answer to them. You're unprepared because you didn't cultivate your faith in time. All these are applications of laziness. You were just too lazy for it all. Spurgeon said this about idleness. The most likely man to go to hell is the man who has nothing to do on earth. Idle people tempt the devil to tempt them. End of quote. Luther said idleness is the beginning of all evil. So we have clearly seen that laziness is the parent of both material and spiritual need, of poverty in both respects. But now, of course, we ask, is there any hope? Is there a way out? And of course, the answer is a loud and resounding yes. And there's a great challenge in this text. There is a kind of humor in this text to embarrass the sluggard and to prod him into action, verses 9 and 10. This is ironically written, "How long will you slumber, O sluggard? When will you rise from your sleep? A little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep." This is ridiculing the sluggard. So the solution, the antidote then seems obvious. It is the command of verse 6. "Go to the ant, O sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise." Our passage directs the lazy man to take a look at this tiny, tiny creature. Everything of God's dealings with laziness involve a humbling element. When God deals with laziness, there's always a humbling element. Obviously, then, this is the way to handle the problem. Lazy people need to be shamed into action. We must be ashamed of our laziness, and we have to understand that laziness is a sin. It is a cuddling of the flesh. In Ephesians 5:16 again, we are called to redeem the time because the days are evil. The parable of the talents teaches us the same thing. It teaches us to make full use of what we have. Time, gifts, energy, strength. We have to use what is given to us to the fullest extent for the glory of God.